AITA for telling off my roommate for being mean to me because I took a pregnancy test? I, 22F. Live with my best friend. 22M. I have an IUD and use condoms, but I'm a very anxious person, so I'm constantly worried about being pregnant. The main reason for this is that since I have an IUD I don't get a period, so I'd have no way to know I'm pregnant. I never want to have children. Ever. My biggest fear is that I will realize I'm pregnant when it's too late to have an abortion. I'm fortunate enough to live in a state that has legalized abortion to the 3rd trimester. So to help calm my anxiety I take a pregnancy test every 5 months, so if I am pregnant I will learn about that while I still have access to my rights. My roommate saw a pregnancy test in the trash this morning and asked me about it. I explained my system to him and he started making fun of me. Not out friendly ribbing. It was mean-spirited. He's very pro-choice, so it's not because of that reason. I got annoyed and told him that as a man who never had to worry about losing the right to your own body on a specific day, he didn't have a right to be an ass about this. He got really mad at me for saying that and said this level of worry was unhealthy for my mental health. So I spoke to my therapist about it and she said it was a great way to help control my anxiety about a very valid concern. She literally said she was proud of me for finding a way to work with myself. After my session, my roommate asked if I told my therapist. I told him what she said and he got furious and now we're not talking. AITA for telling him off, then shoving it in his face that someone agreed with me? Edited to say he in no way is jealous and wants to be with me. We talk to each other about our sex lives all the time. No jealousy whatsoever. NTA. Tell that of a friend of yours to stay in his own lane. NTA, your roommate is a huge asshole, and as long as you aren't asking then to pay for the tests, he needs to mind his business. How did he get furious at the professional advice of your therapist? Ask him if he'd value the opinion of a plumber over a cardiologist to evaluate potential heart attack. WTF. Tell him to stop being a giant baby. How does this even affect him to chastise you at all? NTA. It's a very harmless but effective way to calm your anxieties. It's not affecting your roommate in the least. I don't know why he'd be so upset about it. NTA. Your roommate behaved badly and he knows it, ND, that is why he is annoyed. You don't need to explain to him or us why you take a pregnancy test. Good on you for working around your anxieties. NTA. He needs to mind his damn business. NTA. It's not an unfounded fear at all. I have a friend who had to get an abortion after ending up pregnant with an IUD and using condoms. It was traumatic and she's still terrified of something like that happening again. And she wants kids eventually. Shit happens. Good on you for finding a method that works to keep your anxiety in check. And to make sure you're safe. Your roommate is a dick. NTA. I too take regular pregnancy tests because I have an irregular period with an IUD. And my worst nightmare is being forced to keep a child I do not desire, so F that guy. I got annoyed and told him that as a man who never had to worry about losing the right to your own body on a specific day, he didn't have a right to be an ass about this. And you were absolutely correct. NTA. NTA. It's none of his business and he has no right to comment on how you are proactively taking charge of your reproductive health. NTA. I don't know what your roommate's problem is, but he should mind his own business. Because his opinion matters exactly 0% here. Do what makes you feel comfortable. And tell your roommate to piss off if he keeps giving you shit. NTA. I have similar system. My progesterone pill takes away my periods. I also use condoms and I take pregnancy tests every 2 to 3 months just in case something fails. For me it's to explore options if anything happens and have time for any I choose. If I decide to stay pregnant I need to stop smoking etc. If not I have time to terminate. It's a perfect system. Your roommate is so out of line. Especially because you're comfortable with your choices and do this to avoid anxiety and make responsible decisions. He can go kick rocks. NTA. First off I have similar issues. But we used condoms strictly. Birth control does not like me at all. So condoms it is till pregnancy is wanted. And I had a mini panic attack because my period was late and my mind went into what I call stupid mode. Which is where logically I knew for a fact the condom didn't break, there was no holes, tears etc. Brand new box, never been opened until that night deal. But that one part of my brain was going stupid. So I got 2 sets of pregnancy tests, which was good because my dumbass self fucked one up by not peeing enough on it. And all came negative and I was not pregnant. So I get it. And if your therapist agrees it's a safe method to handle your mental illness, then continue doing so. Keep your therapist in the loop and tell your friend to back off. He can never understand the fear that can come with pregnancy. NTA. He needs to stop worrying about you. Since he is your best friend. Ask him what this is about. This can't just be about you if he is so passionate about this. NTA. He's embarrassed that he knows nothing about women's anatomy, cycles, and experiences, and so he was wrong about all of it. NTA. He sounds like a child who doesn't like to be told he is wrong. Do y'all have the type of relationship where you guys normally get all up on each other's business? 'Cause if not, he seriously crossed a line and needs to be spoken to about boundaries. Either way, you NTA. NTA. He doesn't have a leg to stand on in this argument. Which is why he's being so rotten over it. NTA. I am having such a hard time wrapping my head around this. What exactly is his problem? This does not concern him. Why is he so overly invested in this to the point it can make him this mad? This is creeping me out so much. Almost like he expected to be victorious after your appointment and like he could make you feel bad about it afterwards. He sounds overly obsessed over this. Also kind of neurotic. Even if all of that wasn't true, his opinion is still shit. This level of worry is not unhealthy. In fact, you are not worrying because you are doing this. The only explanation I have for him acting this controlling is that he might secretly have feelings for you. Watch out for that. NTA. He needs to mind his own damn business. People think they have a right to make you feel like you have to do something different with your own body. Not cool at all.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.